All right, guys, the watch list video here for, let's see, it'll be Monday, October 21st. The SPY put in a really narrow range on Friday. I mean, I think it was maybe about $3, $2, something like that in range. You could see it. Not a lot of volume. Let me slide this over. We got new faces in chat. Please read this. If you're a new face in chat, pause the video and read it. But you've joined a good group. You joined some people that like to work together, and that's my favorite thing about the chat room. We don't have look at me mentality. Hey, I look at this call I made. It's more like, hey guys, here's the setup, and the setups are posted ahead of time. I give you an example from Friday. If you're, again, this is for new folks. ATNF. Recent high flyer because it made this crazy move. It looks like a big gap up, but if you had extended hours on, you see it made this crazy move and then a big pullback. But that makes it a recent high flyer. That makes it an in-play stock, and that's what we do. We watch the in-play stocks for decent intraday setups. And Sahil in chat noticed this when I try to just give you the look. That's what it looked like. 5-minute candles. The earlier high was 540, right? And then it did this sort of cup and handle. Sahil typed in chat, hey, ATNF over 540 might get going, right? Because it's a recent high flyer, low floater, and all that stuff. And then you go back, pan out, and then the 540 break, it goes all the way to 8. Absolutely the call of the day, but not just some random call. It made sense, right? Recent high flyer, opening range breakout. And then I love pullback plays. And I gave OKLO idea. I noticed early, NNE, SMR, OKLO, all those nuclear stocks were strong, right? Trying to find a way in for the group, I called OKLO two's buy zone, which ended up being 1851 is the entry I got. I believe it was probably on this pullback. Yeah, it's on this pullback right here. Retesting the earlier high, I got filled at 1851, nowhere near a stop. But it was a two's buy zone entry, which I don't have too many candles up here, but if anyone's wondering what the heck I'm talking about, I gave the idea over the mic, two's buy zone. And from 1851, it went to 2064, so even missing the early move, we always try to remember to watch for those pullback entries that we teach, and you can still get in and get a decent low-risk trade. All right, so anyway, there's a couple highlights from Friday. And let me go to the daily charts. I'm going to go into what I'm watching for Monday, hopefully for some setups. I'm just going to put the trifecta back on watch. NNE, SMR. Now, again, NNE tried to break out and then pulled back. Let me go into all three of those. SMR also extended, and OKLO. Believe me, I think these need to come in for a couple days, and then they'll be my top watches again. They're all extended right now, but I am going to keep them all on charts for Monday. DJT, after the really nice run, we got the election coming up. I think we're like 2 weeks away now. It is kind of coiling here. Certainly worth keeping an eye on. Remember, I'm a day trader. These are just, I'm looking for day trades. LTBR is another one. It's in that nuclear space that's extended. Really extended, but I'd like to see that come in for a couple days. It still goes on the chart for Monday. GEVO had the gap up on Thursday, sold off, and then on Friday, actually big candle took out Thursday's high. So again, feels extended short term, but let's keep that one on watch all week. AIFF has been deemed a drug, DRUG sympathy. I had the gap up here, pulled back, and it's starting to turn up in the best volume it's ever had on Friday. And if you didn't see DRUG on Friday, I'm not messing with this one, but it literally went all the way to 79.02. AIFF has a relationship with them. So I'm just going to, it had the gap up in 2 days red and curling up, big volume. May give a trade this week, so it goes on watch. CMND, if I had to guess, is probably been deemed a sympathy to DRUG also. So I'm going to put that one on watch. GCT, pretty nice run back here, came back, based for a little bit, and is starting to curl up and a nice volume spike on Friday. WBA, kind of flagging after that run, goes on watch. DXYZ was on bounce watch going into Friday, and it did bounce, held the 20-day and all that, and starting to push back up. Not a big volume stock though, but we'll watch it. APLD had a really nice run, and you can kind of picture a flag here. Maybe you have to squint a little bit to see it, but that one goes on watch. And then Uber, back on balance watch. And you know what? Maybe Lyft deserves a shot too. It's sympathy to Uber. They're in the same space. And it going sideways and now starting to curl up. I'm going to go ahead and put Lyft on the watch list as well. All right. Anyway, that's it for me. I'll see everybody on Monday morning. I'll be there for the pre-market. Hopefully some of you will show up like you usually do and help me build a gapper list to add to this list. And let's catch some good trades on Monday. Have a great weekend. I'll see you then.